Hello and welcome to Dell's Gaming. I'm Dell and this is From the Depths. And I'm in a nice little bit of land here overlooking at some of the grass and the grasslands in the Twin Guards area. I've been spending a bit of time with the ground forces trying to get a good battle for you. I had a few mishaps with crashes, mainly due to self-replicating vehicles like the Snap and the Zap, etc., which causing immense problems at times because unfortunately the ground forces don't quite do enough damage at range to be able to take them out quick enough before they can replicate or repair themselves, which is a bit annoying. And unfortunately it gets to a point where they get the block advantage, so you can't bring anything else in, and they're self-replicating so fast it's like being taken over by the Borg. You know, at one point I think I had 170 enemy snaps and zaps, and then basically there was no chance, so I quit out of that one. So I've spent quite a few hours trying to get one, so we're going to give it another go. Anyway, we've got to keep going. They'll get a good battle eventually. So we've got this time a nice little ground force. Now this is just the ground forces without the Valkyries. I'm going to try and do a bit of a mixed force. We've got the Valkyries as well up there for support as well, but we're going to try and go in with just ground forces this time. Now we've got a nice little force here of 308 to go against. And what we're going to do is draw them out with our ground forces. So we're going to move our ground forces into this zone and combat them at relatively short range. So we'll come into combat almost straight away, and we'll bring one one Valkyrie in as a support ship, but the rest will all be as slightly long-term support, for want of a better word. So we'll bring them in slightly later. But let's just bring this force in so that we can actually see what we're going to be up against. Also, the Valkyrie will bring some big amount of damage and repair abilities to the group. Okay, so he's coming in from this way. So let's bring these forces over this way to attack. So we keep everything in. We'll wait until they're a little closer. Don't want them too far away. Again, because of the problem of the ground disappearing. But because I'm mainly going to be using ground forces on this one, and I'm going to stay with our forces, we can attack at a slightly further range, but just not too far away. And let's see, a little closer. So it's definitely a ground attack. Now we have got a cliff at the other end, but yeah, something like that. Yeah, that range should be good. So let's just sort out the forces. Now we've got some air forces. There are some Ray Elites in here, but we'll put them down possibly nearer the bottom. Now one thing is we'll bring in the Valkyrie force, but we don't want all of them brought in. We want, first of all, let's bring some of these down the other end so that they are actually at the end rather than the beginning. We will bring in there. Oops, that didn't work. Press that. Bring it down. Sometimes it gets right. We're bringing in, which one should we bring? We're bringing the heavy battery, a load of Goliaths, I think, as a starting force for the Valkyries. And the scouts would be next with our command, and then a battery group, and then finally the heavies in there as well. Now for our other forces, yeah, we're bringing all the we'll bring some of the Ray Elites in later. So just somewhere near here. Yeah, I can come in there. Now let's see, at the beginning, a couple of comheads, Diplomats, Weasels, Goliaths. Let's see what we're thinking. I think some more Goliaths would be good, and Diplomats. That's not too bad a group actually. I think that will be fine. In that we'll just let them come in as they basically spawn in. We'll just let them generate. So we've got a couple of aircraft, some missiles and some other vehicles, so that's quite good. We've got a nice little mix going there. So points wise at the moment we've got the points advantage, but if they do bring in zaps and snaps, let's have a look. No, that's fine. Marksman's fine. There is a snap there. If that comes in, it could be a problem, but let's hope it doesn't, or it gets taken out quick enough. We'll find out. Ready? Let's begin the battle. Alright, interface off. Let's see what's coming. So we've got, first of all, one Valkyrie is coming in, and there's our main forces, where this is our ground force. So we've got one Diplomat has deployed, or two Diplomats have deployed and are firing their missiles, although they seem to be going, or they're just taking a little bit of time to come round because the vehicle is moving. Once it stops, they'll be a little bit more accurate, hopefully. We've got some air forces coming in. Our Copperheads are firing at their aircraft quite nicely, which is good. So one of the vehicles is taking a nice bit of damage there. Oh yes, that was from the orbitals as well as the Copperheads there. Our Weasels and Goliaths seem to be moving forward on the forces. Where's our Valkyrie? Our Valkyrie is where has he gone to? Where has he gone to? Oh, he's landed. Our Valkyrie back here has landed. So his forces should now be deploying. Yes, they have deployed. So we have another, the mobile force, air mobile Goliath. Heavy forces are moving forward. The Valkyrie is supplying long-range artillery, long-range attack. Now I'm going to try and get in the middle to make sure that we don't lose the ground by accident and everything starts going through. So I better stay roughly in the middle. Now it looks like we did. I don't know if that was ours or theirs. That may have been one of our vehicles got taken out there. The Copperhead is coming through for a quick ram on that force. That should take him out. Yes, definitely AI dead now. That helped. So we did a good bit of damage on that first little section now. I think they may have taken one of our Diplomats out by the looks of it. Let's go into the binocular view. So that's a Goliath's coming in from the Valkyrie. Oh no, we've still got two Diplomats are still there. They are moving forward now though. We have a healer, and it looks like so there's some of their ships are now grounded. So they are firing. We'll go a little high. You can see. Can you see the ground there? Now that could be the cliff edge actually, and it looks like one of our Goliaths has just gone off the cliff edge. Which is going to be a bit of a problem for him. Let's have a look. Is it potentially he's gone off that cliff edge? Yeah, looks like he's gone off the edge of the cliff. Unfortunately, there might be a way up for him. Oh, looks like we've got another 2 damage. Or that may be something that's spawning in potentially. One of our orbitals has taken a bit of a hit there by the looks of it as well. But we've now got ground forces moving up on these ships, giving some fire. The Weasels are coming in. They've got nice and close, and they're laser targeting for any missiles that should be coming in. And we have a Goliath going round the edge as well. He's not stopped at the moment. Obviously the range on them, I did increase the range before they stop, and then maybe I need to decrease it again. Maybe it's too far now. If it isn't one level, it's another. But they are firing at these here, although those two just seem to have a bit of a disagreement as to who should be in the lead. Let's just come out here, see what else is happening on our forces. So we still have some nice long-range fire coming in from our Valkyrie. We have an irritation, which is just a bloody annoyance. Some of our other vehicles are happily firing. The Goliaths tend to go a bit wide on occasion, but he is still firing, which is good. On these slightly lower grounds, they're good. Another Goliath coming in here as well, including and a Copperhead getting in close. So yeah, they're doing reasonable. This Goliath has got to range, so he'll stop, so he'll be more accurately firing, although he seems to be firing through the ground at the moment, which is not beneficial. And that looks like that enemy has been taken out. Excellent. And the Valkyrie is... Oh, is the Valkyrie taken off? Now the Valkyrie is taken out of that irritation, finally, on his own. Hopefully. Because that's taking some of the missiles from our Diplomat as well. So hopefully... he's dead. Now hopefully that means our Valkyrie might take off and come a little bit closer, with any luck. Once it's dead, unless there is still something in range. It might need him just to die totally. There we go, he's now dead. Now is he done it, or is there something else? There may be something else in range that means that he's not taking off yet. It could be one of these. No, they seem to be far enough away. They're firing at something over here. I think there's something around here that they're going for. Not sure what though. Okay, let's have a look back this way. Right, we've got the Copperheads are moving in. Some of our forces are going a little far. Oh, nice explosion. Although, unfortunately, I think that might have been one of ours. That looks like it's a Begator and a Thunder. I think that is there. Thunder, he's taken a bit of damage, but not enough. We've got a Goliath or Weasel possibly upside down. We have this Begator is spawning in those irritations. And they are destroying that base there of that marksman. I'll get a little closer. Once I know our Valkyrie moves a little closer, I'll get a little closer myself. Right, the Diplomat is now firing forwards, which is good. Where's the other? I'm not sure where our other Diplomat went this way for some reason. He's decided to go backwards instead of forwards. He's not decided. He's not turned round. Not the best of situations. Come on, turn around so you can fire in the right direction. Stupid driver. Stupid driver. Right, what else have we got in here? Right, I will move forward a little bit. We'll go a bit high, just so we can see. Okay, so some of those forces, there is a little bit of land down below. So if they do go down there, they've got a chance to come up. So like this Weasel is coming up, and he's giving this Begator a good thorough going over with his missiles and cannons, which is excellent news. An upside down Weasel's also giving a fair bit of damage, which is also good news. Oh yes, okay, that Begator's been taken out. Oh, Snap got hit. Sorry, not Snap, the Weasel, and there's that Snap. Now that is one of the problem ships. I need him to be taken out as quickly as possible. I wish I could make them focus on there. Now they're going for this here. What is that? That is a... No, that's not what I want. Let's take that off then. Let's see if I can zoom in on you. Info, Artemis. Okay. It's a slightly rarer one. I don't often see that one, that Artemis, although we've already done a fair bit of damage to it. I'm hoping that this Snap they can do more damage to before it brings another one in. That's it. Fire at them. Fire at them. Come on. Although, you know, it's repairing itself quick enough. Come on, Copperhead. Shoot him. Repair and shoot him. Go on. Well, at the moment, he's not. He's obviously being repaired or repairing. There is some missiles coming in at it, which is excellent. Let's see, what else have we got? I'm a little worried back here. You can see how the land back there is sort of disappearing. I'm going to get a little closer just to make sure it doesn't spawn out for any reason. Because we're spread over a fair bit of land, and I don't like it if I go out of visual range, then they've got a risk of them being removed from play. Okay, now it looks like our Valkyrie is turning a little bit. Maybe it's trying to get in range. I can see my character just there. This one's firing, although he's having a bit of a problem. Where's that other Diplomat? He's over... Oh no, he's upside down. That's that one there. Oh, got one. He's this one here. He's got nice and close now. So he's close enough to use his main weaponry, hopefully. Ooh, just got there in time. That's that thunder done. And is that the snap and zap? Not quite. Not quite yet. Come on, won't you... One of them. Go on, AI dead. I think the Diplomat just got in range enough to take him out. Excellent. Although, look, he's just started spawning a second one in. And that's healing him, although... Good. Although the other one has already, again, started bringing one in. Let's hope they can destroy him before he starts bringing any more in. Come on. Not quite. Needs more missiles. More missiles. So, how have we got? We've got the Diplomat here firing in, which is good. I'm surprised he hasn't stopped moving. He's supposed to stop moving when people are really close, but I'm not going to complain, because he seems to be doing a good job at this second. Right, we've got... have we got one there? That's 2 damaged. We may have just done enough missile damage to stop them replicating. Excellent. Okay. At least I've got a chance at this one not crashing. Which is always a good sign. So our Valkyrie is there in base mode still. Surprised he hasn't moved up. But, yeah, it's only 2,000 metres away. And it's usually 3,000 metres to 3,500 before he'll move up. So, potentially, they're still close enough for such. Right, what did we have come in? We've got another Thunder got taken in. Now, he's a bit beached. So, in my view, that just makes him... he's effectively a... like having a structure. But with big guns. It looks like that was a marksman there, I think. Potentially. Our Diplomat has stopped shooting at the moment. He has got close range. It might be he's run out of ammo. He is taking some damage there. Oh, our Goliath is giving a good push to that Thunder. While still firing quite nicely at this ship here, which may be an Artemis or such. So no complaints there. He's doing a good job. Although he's close enough to that Thunder to be getting whacked by him as well. But okay, this is a better view of what ground battles could be more like. I'm going to get a bit closer. I'm going to risk the separation a little bit, just to get a little bit more closer to this battle. Oh, marksman's having a bit of a problem there, but our copperhead is closing in, and yeah, our copperhead is now giving full and maximum damage. He's too damaged, so he's now going to change to aim at that marksman, I'm guessing. What else have we got? Is that something over there? Something just on the far side, potentially? We've got a diplomat a little close in. He's got closer than I would like or expect, to be honest. I think the Goliath has pushed the Thunder across over the edge, and then the Goliath goes over the edge as well. Yay! Well worth it. Let's have a look what's happening over there. Got a marksman coming in there, sorry, Weasel coming in there, and then we have these. It's not really a cliff so much as a bit of a ledge, but there's a copperhead there firing, or trying to fire at this Thunder, and ooh, big boom. Possibly a ray did that. How's our troops at the back? They're still around. I can still see a bit of land. I can now see water. I think that diplomat there has gone into the water. Let's just head back. He's still just... He's going to disappear soon, I reckon. Got to keep the land... Now, I don't know why he's not turning around. That's really annoying, basically. Turn around, you stupid thing. Oh well. If I move too far away, my own forces, which are all here, if they do spawn in some more, they'll all suddenly spawn in the ground. So we better stay around. But we have brought in another diplomat, which is good. He'll start aiming and firing his missiles in on the targets, which is excellent. So we'll stick with the binoculars view. Although everything is behind the hill. So we'll go high, but with binoculars, and we'll see if that does it. That's that marksman. Let's see how much is left to bring in. They've got a few forces, including a couple. I'm not sure if they're in the sea or in the air. But he's just about taken out. I think his base unit's possibly just repairing him. But there's enough missiles going in. So the copperhead here, these two copperheads are doing well, because they're just standing there at a decent range, I guess, firing, and you can't see you can see some of the cannon shells coming in, but firing and doing missiles into this, and that's exactly what I want them to do. They get close enough, stop, and then just blast the crap out of whoever it is. They're doing quite well at that. This one over here as well. So the copperheads do quite a bit of damage. They're reasonably good. Not good in the water, but they're good on land. The other vessels, I'd like to go over there and see what's happening, but as I said, I don't want to risk losing all my other vehicles just by going over there, which is really, really annoying. Yeah. It's somewhat annoying to the nth degree. That one over there, what are you... Why? I don't know, maybe he's got damaged or something and he can't turn. Or maybe he is just... It could be that he's trying to get up a hill, gets so far, and then ends up turning around because he can't get up the hill, is the possibility. Surprised the Valkyrie hasn't got a little closer. But, oh well. We've got this diplomat is doing quite nicely. I'm not sure who, these two copperheads are still firing. Oops, and now we have, what's that, nest of bees. So they'll all be firing at that nest of bees now. Oh, serious amount of missiles coming in suddenly. I'm assuming it must be from this diplomat that suddenly got in range. And we got a weasel coming in for a weasel attack. Will he go for the ram? Firing with his little pop gun machine gun. We've still got some more missiles coming in from this Diplomat over here. So Diplomats do well at with their missiles. Excuse me. Doing a fair bit of damage. Looks like we've lost an orbital there. That's not too bad. You know, they are thing. Ooh, Copperhead took a big hit there by the looks of it. Yeah, Weasel's getting in close, doing some damage. Although he's doing small amounts of damage, it's most probably adding up all the little damage from the gun. It's enough to take out some key parts, I'm sure. With the missiles coming in from all directions as well. That looks like there's some items coming over from the far side over there. And what have we got? I'll try getting a little closer, but yeah, we can get a little closer. Still in land, that's fine. Yeah, that should be close enough. Okay, so we got one Copperhead ended up in the water over there. Yeah, went a bit too far, basically. Looks like some weasels down there as well. Don't know what that too damage. It's possible some of these guys have actually fallen through the ground and they're actually underneath the ground again. So it was the opposite, where they went too far the opposite direction. But our ground forces are doing okay. They're, you know, for a load of little small vehicles, I'm quite enjoying it. I think it's quite interesting. If this was like lots of little ground structures, you know, some turrets or some other type of little ground guns, that'd be quite interesting to see. You could see how you could like create almost like a base of some description that you've got to create some forces to go against. One advantage of having a base, which is a structure, a ground structure, or some sort of immobile structure, is you haven't got to worry about propulsion, big engines making it light. You can just make it armoured. Just worry about defences, which means obviously the attacker, it's more difficult for the attacker to attack it, obviously. That nest of bees is slowly being whittled down with all the Daco and missiles coming in. I still like the rotating missile launcher. That's a very good design. Kudos to the designer of that, I must admit. I like that. I've sort of tried doing the same, not 100% as successful as they've managed to get it on there. Some of the timing is sometimes difficult to get right, but it's good when you get it working. So our forces are doing some nice little close moves. I don't know why the Copperhead decided to do a mass charge and then get close, and then it's got too close. It's gone the other way now. Okay. What's going to be next? Let's see. Our Valkyrie is still back there. We have another. We've got, it looks like a big launch from one of the Diplomats coming in, just to help out as such. Big missile launch. It's interesting the way they spread depending on which side of the centre of the vehicle they are on. It's handy at the same time as being annoying. But that should be a nice little barrage, hopefully, to help finish him off. You can see, obviously, not seeing the explosions. AI dead. Excellent. Let's see what we've got to come in. I'll go down a little bit. So the Diplomat's closed up because there's nothing in range, I guess. So we'll be here ready for when the next one comes in. We'll see this go out and then start firing, hopefully. And see the missiles are reloading, ready. Whoop. We've got something worth firing at, looks of it. The top has opened up, although it's not actually loaded. But, oh, he's coming in with some missiles. Oh, some missiles coming against him. Some EMP in those ones there. Although, he didn't last too long. Where's he gone to? Where's he gone to? And we've got another Thunder. I've lost that one. That's the Neuron. Neuron didn't last too long. And then we've got a Thunder, although we've still got some missiles coming in. No, only a few. Oh, is that our Valkyrie took off? Did for a little bit, and he's gone back down again. I'm guessing he's 2,000. Yeah, I'm surprised, but fair enough. He is. These are being brought back actually to the Valkyrie. It started to bring these back, which could be beneficial. So that's a Thunder getting mauled from multiple sides now. It looks like they can't quite get up that hill. Not quite got enough power to get back up. I think the Weasels might just be managing it. Looks like one Goliath is. It might be because he got recalled slightly, and that helped. Oh, AI dead. That's another one gone. And we've got 2 damage, minus 506. Yeah, okay. Don't know what that is. I don't know if that's ours or theirs. Could cause a problem, but let's hope it doesn't. If it doesn't fully destroy, will the battle end? Oh, stop ramming each other. This is not a destruction derby. Well, it is destruction, but not for yourselves. Stupid computers. Stupid robots. Oh, healer. Looks like a healer coming in. So some of these forces are being pulled back, and some are just... Oh, nice, nice, nice. Nice amount of missiles. The Valkyrie looks like it's coming back down to land. Again. Yep, there is its legs just deploying one more time for landing. There we go. Let's see, we've got... what have we got over here? That looks like a Goliath coming back in. And the Copperheads, and again, 2 damage. We're doing quite well actually now. They're not lasting too long. And another nest of bees. They like their nest of bees. Oh, serious missile strike coming out on somebody. Somebody, wherever these are going, is going to feel some pain. He may be spreading the love, so to speak, with these missiles, although it looks like someone over there is about to get... Oh, yeah, that weasel got a serious arse spanking, basically. And here as well. Ooh, this nest of bees is coming in seriously, taking out some of these troops, which is not good for us. But we have missiles inbound now. So we have some forces coming in, doing some reasonable damage. Copperhead there is got smoke up, which is good, but he's firing his missiles in. Although it's not going to help him against missiles if these missiles go after him. And, oh, yeah. Some missiles coming in. Oh, his nest of bees is doing a serious bit of damage. Diplomat is firing. We have some forces firing nicely at him. What we've got over here is a Goliath heading back. What have we got? We've got the Valkyrie. Looks like he's repairing a Goliath over there. That Diplomat's just useless. Yeah, this nest of bees has been a little bit more problematic. Oh, looks like there's a weasel just over the lip, having a fire in. Hopefully he'll get a little closer. There we go. Coming in for the supplies butt sex ram. Go for it, boy. Go for it. Get some speed up. Go for the ram. And we have a wheeling Goliath. No, you don't see that very often. Heavy tanks doing wheelies. Oh, weasel just went past. But he's now doing the old machine gun trick. And there's a second one coming in on the side as well. With a bit of Dakar coming in just to do a little bit of random damage. There's quite a lot of Dakar going in on him, and obviously the regular missiles, which are doing the bunch of damage on there in general. But the cannons their damage is more damage over time. The Copperheads do quite well actually. They're not necessarily that defensive. Oh, come on! No, not quite a ram. Worried about what this 2 damage thing is over here. That's not a good sign. But this has been a good battle for the ground forces to show what you could have if they get this side of the game working properly. How it could work. And how you could have the different forces working together. You know, if we could go it so it's not jets, it is actually the wheels. So they've got very good torque, but not good. You know, good torque when in contact with the ground, but not high speed. You'll have to have a work on how the physics will work on that. Okay, we are eventually getting this nest of bees, eventually I think, and this might be the last of their vehicles, except for this, whatever this 2 bloody damage thing is. So, fingers crossed. Come on, finish him off. More missiles. What we need is plenty of missiles. Right, I'm going in now. Since it's the last potential vehicle, we'll go and have a look at everything on here. Why are you not shooting? Go on, you can shoot him. Oh, he's AI dead. Right, let's go and see what this 2 damaged 700 and something. Oh. What's it? We've damaged the land? We've destroyed the world. The world is too damaged. Look, we've destroyed something, so it's so damaged. The whole world is bobbing because we've damaged it so far. Well, at least we got it finished. That's handy. That's good. Okay, excellent. Another little square. So, okay, I quite enjoyed that. That was a good demonstration as such. I think that was interesting. We'll pull everything out of play for the moment. I will sort out all of their damaged items and what repairs I need to do to the various vehicles. I'm sure there's a lot of these vehicles need some repairs of some description. Yep. There's some. Oh, I don't like that. I don't like it when it does that, because that usually means that there's a problem. We might have a problem saving it, but at least we're out of the game. Whoops, let's just pull all out of play. There we go. That's the one I wanted to do. Go into map mode, and then we should be able to say everything. Right, if we do it this way, if we don't select a vehicle, select the whole group, and then say stop. There is a way of doing it for the whole fleet. Right there. Repair. 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 And this Ray Elite repaired. That one might be a problem. We might have a problem with that one. Let's see if we can find him in here. Yeah. I have had this before, and that was that one that went to minus whatever it happened to be. So let's bring all the forces into play and see if I can then destroy it. Nope, can't do anything with this one. Let's just put it into its own, and then bring everything else on that one out. So they're all done. And we'll take all of those out and have a look at them later. Okay, so if I can't save this, then I'm not going to redo that whole game, but I'll just take over the square. But hopefully that's been an interesting battle to see what basically ground force combat could be like in this game if they sort it out. If they get the vehicles working with the wheels and structures, and get the AI to be intelligent to realise that what would be good is if certain areas, like they've got bases, some of the bases were on the ground and were bigger forces, and certain squares, if it's got a lot of ground, would have a certain number of ground forces, air forces, rather than ships. I'm sure they could work out the AI to be intelligent enough to work out which forces to bring in on any particular time. That could be interesting. But anyway, it was a bit more ground forces than the previous video, which was more about the Valkyries. So this one was more about just the tanks and the various vehicles. Because of the zoom and because of the ground issue with disappearing, I couldn't get in as tight as I would have liked, and I had to use that zoom method instead of being able to get close to the action. So I apologies for that, but hopefully it was still interesting. So as always, click that like button, leave any comments below. I'll possibly clear up some of these other zones without videoing it. I might do some video etc on some of them just to have a bit of fun, but I might just clean it up so we're ready for the Steel Striders. Any comments about what I should go in with the Steel Striders? I need some new vehicles ready to go in with them, something different. I had said about possibly some historic looking subs maybe for some of these areas, but other than that I'm not sure. Maybe a new bomber, or maybe it's just a test zone for some of the bigger ships, like maybe bring in the epic ship again against them. But the epic ship is still aimed at being used on the Grey Talons, and I might have another global orbital vessel I may be building to go along with this, so it becomes there's two of them in the force, just to totally be OP. It'll be interesting. So until next time, keep building. Remember to put those structures up on the forums, but above all, have fun.